Hey guys, so in this part we'll make it so that they can get the next spline in the path and move along. So we'll get this spline here and we'll do a new function, get next spline, and I'll make another new function, get random spline, and for this is valid. We're just going to do is valid checks on all of these. Connect these. Add unique. Promote to variable. Valid splines. And we'll just copy and paste that 3 times. So we're just getting all the valid splines and, you know, get next spline. We'll do get random spline. Oh, we didn't. Derp. Get valid splines. Get length. Random integer and range. Get a random one, and we'll just drag this over here so it creates an output. Connect everything. Make sure all of these are connected to everything so you get it keeps going even if it's not valid. Get next spline, get random spline. And we'll connect the output to this as well. I guess you could just call get random spline, but get next spline. This is good just in case you want to set up a specific next one. I mean, probably not necessary. Probably just use get random spline, but whatever. Okay, so get distance along spline. We're gonna check if this is equal to current spline length. And if it's true, we're gonna get the current path, get next spline. We're gonna add a custom event. We're gonna go to the event graph to do this. Custom event, new path. So input spline path road spline, right? New road. So where was it? Spline path. We'll call it new path. Yeah. Path. Okay, so new road through. And then connect this. And then we'll go to the event graph. Delay. And this is just so the car doesn't instantly do it. Although we kind of want it to be not too slow. We'll just whatever. We'll see how this works. And I'll do setup spline. So that might work right away. I don't know what you missed. Take a look. So let's see. Into drive. Now turn. They overshot it a little bit, so we can play with the math. Oh, also it went right to the end. It's not good. We do that right away. I'm just gonna mess with this a bit. So one thing you can do too is just keep their, you can like change the positions so you get a good result. You do have to tweak the math a lot. I don't want to waste too much video time tweaking all the math and all that. So we can see, you know what, I'm going to stop adding the velocity because that's not working out. Where was it? Get spline position, get distance along spline. Oh, that's okay. So we'll divide that by 4, and we'll turn down the distance to push spline to 300. And reduce the speed a bit by increasing the distance. Start slowing down faster. We also want to mess with this a bit. We'll change this to minus 30, 30. And I think the multiplier was a little too rough. See how this works. Okay, so we want to reduce the distance to push spline. Something's going wrong because it's pushing the spline even though it shouldn't. Oh, right, it's because the distance is less than or equal to. Sorry, that was set up wrong. Now it should work. Yeah, no, he's not going to push it till he gets really close. Change this back to 500, I guess. Oh, coordinate space local world. Okay, there we go. Always something stupid. Why I was searching around looking. I know it's annoying watching that and just seeing silence, but okay, so it's working better now. It's just got to increase the speed. I knew something was wrong because it just didn't seem right. Might even want to apply just the actual velocity so it was at the same rate. Yeah, let's do velocity. We'll advance it at the rate of the velocity, and then we'll connect these a bit better. The problem is that steering thing we put in. It's because yeah. It's causing this to trigger the part where the reverse thing. But, right, so what we'll do is put to variable recently changed paths. And if we did recently change paths, we'll keep on doing our thing. Otherwise, we'll go here. And then we'll go to event graph. This is why we added the new path thing. We knew that would come in handy. Change this to, so we'll set this to yes. Yes, we did recently change paths, actually. And after 2 seconds, we'll set it to false. Okay, now let's see how this works. Might not work too good, but we'll see. Didn't bode well that he wasn't moving when it was set to true, but it was. We're also getting warnings about this. That's not good. Okay, let's fix that warning just in case that's. I'm not actually sure what that error is about. Probably something stupid. I shouldn't do tutorials in the morning. I mean, it's getting the right path, so I don't know what the error is about exactly. Last index, not length. Dumb mistake. Funny because I always use last index too. All right, that was the problem. I don't know if that was necessarily going to fix the driving issue, but it'll at least fix one issue. Okay. Oh, right, we need to set our distance along spline. There we go. Dumb mistakes. Okay, so that at least fixes that one problem, but we need to apply the steering fix, because steering fixes the problem. Right, so, okay, close this. Driver. Steering, right. So, oh, excuse me, sorry. Okay, so drive, spline drive. Problem might have been too that it's too close. Although we do push the spline, so. Okay, let's see what it does again. See where we're going wrong. I mean, he's working well, he's just taking the corners too harshly. We should also add an is valid. Okay, so we just made it so that if there's no new road, it won't do anything, so we don't get that constant nonsense. So we just need to make him take these corners tighter. So I mean the steering. I'm just gonna disable this for now. And set the steering to 1, just because I want the throttle to 1, because I want him to see him go at full speed with the results of the steering. Okay, so yeah. So we could also base the throttle off the steering. See if this works. Might make him speed up when he takes the corners. Need him to speed up, but oh, no, we don't actually slow down. I'm not gonna worry about this for now. Let's see how we want to do this. This is because if you change one thing, it affects the other, right? So we have to figure out the right balance. I had a good balance in my demo, so I might take a look if I can't figure this out in a minute. But I think we can get it. Let's actually set the results of the steering. Oops. We could make another function that just apply. We get the steering and get the throttle and then apply them. Um. Hmm. Now, let me just see real quick. So let's just try reducing his max speed, maybe. No, that's kind of a lame way to handle it. We don't want to handle it that way. This is because he builds up too much speed and then he's going too fast is the problem. And the angle. We'll change the angle. We also want to increase the push distance. It's not pushing fast enough. Getting better. I'm going to add 50, or velocity plus 50. No, make it 35. And we'll also increase the distance to push spline to 850. And then we'll connect the splines a little bit closer together. Alright, so let's see here how this works. Still not quite there. We need to really jam up the steering when we're flying the new. Oh, it's because we're limiting it so much here. You know what? Select float. Let me change paths. Yes, one. So we should base this on our current speed. We need to come up with a formula that like gets all these things and balances them out. I just don't want to spend too much time doing that, although I'm wasting more time doing this. Anyway, this should work okay, maybe? No? I don't think we need that delay. Okay, that's getting better, but we want him to slow down and apply more steering. So I don't know if you can actually go more than one. We'll slow him down when he recently changed paths and apply more steering, maximum steering. There we kind of go. I'll just drag this a bit over here. Apply this. Now this works. Looks like for some reason he has some push this way. Anyway, I won't spend too much more time on this. This is basically this is the basic idea. You can mess with the settings to your heart content. See, there's totally push that way. It's because of this. You know what? Let's make this 210. Yeah, now we're... Because when he gets past here, it's going like that. Oh, it's because we're not absoluting it. That's why. That is why. Okay, that was a lot of wasted time over a stupid error. God, I hate that. But that's game dev, I guess. Yeah, see now he's... Oh, it's because recently changed paths isn't lasting long enough, I guess. Oh, might be because they're just not even applying this stuff. Ah, duh. Okay. So this is getting a little convoluted. I'm gonna take a break after this and make it a bit better, so in the next tutorial it's more organized. But for now, I'll just get it up to functionality. So we'll The problem is that the steering isn't applying enough. So we're gonna do this. If we recently change paths, we'll apply something else. Otherwise, we'll go back to here. So we'll get rid of this. And we can get rid of the steering to apply. We don't need that. So if we recently changed paths, then we want to set it to, we'll just do 0.5. And then the steering to apply. What's going wrong with the steering to apply? Are we setting line location correctly? Line position? Seems fine. Not sure why he's applying that force this way. It might be because of localization. I'm not sure though. This is going wrong though. Alright, well, I'm going to figure out how to make this better offline instead of wasting your time, and then I'll make a new video and we'll go over how to improve this. But that's a good starting off point, other than these errors. Not too good. Yeah, I'll make a new video and we'll improve this, but this is a basic starting point. And then we'll also add the lights. The lights are really easy. You just make it so there's a timer and they change every few seconds, and then if the car hits their collider and they're red, then the car slows down. And then you add a collision check, which checks if there's a collision in front by adding a sphere trace. And if it collides with the car in front, then you apply a negative steering. So it's really easy, or negative throttle. So it's really easy, and we'll do that in the next videos. And I'm just going to organize this a bit better and get it working well. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.